YouTube, and good afternoon, TikTok. And good afternoon to the Wolf Pack watching us on our website. Hopefully, everybody had a pretty decent day of trading today. We've got about 4 minutes here until the market closes, and then we're going to try to catch some after hours runners. We're going to try to catch some press releases, and hopefully, we get a few of them for you. No promises, but let's hope today is a good one. This morning definitely was pretty good. Got some nice ones in pre-market this morning. FFIE still holding strong. Yeah, it took a nice little climb right when the market opened here today, and then it fell down, and boy, did it really drop. Gosh, down to what, 120, $1.20, and has managed to climb its way back up again into the 170s. So it's not giving up. That is for sure. Good afternoon, and good afternoon. Good afternoon, Kathy. David, good afternoon to you. A new member of the Wolf Pack. Good to have you with us. Let's see how many folks we get over here on the website this afternoon. CTNT chart hurts my head. To the moon. Well, we're going to hope for some good ones. Sheila, good afternoon. All right, we've got about a minute and a half here. Let's see if any of these runners decide to do a continuation in after hours. FFIE back to 177. Near, good afternoon. Let's hope for a good one here in after hours. I'll sort my scanner by press releases and for a good one. Got about 1 minute here. We're going to be watching for press releases in after hours trading. Hopefully we'll get something that pushes the stock price up real nice and we can jump in quick on the press release within that first minute or so. Money, 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 money. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Bagman. All right, 20 seconds here. Let's see what we get. Get your paper and pencil ready. Eric, good afternoon. All right, about 5 seconds here. Oh, let's see what we get. All right. CNET. Receipt of NASDAQ's non-compliance notice. CGNT, annual 52nd annual meeting conference. DAO showcases latest game advancements. Okay, so nothing there. So nothing right at 4 o'clock just yet. All right, so far, this list is going to change here in the next 5 minutes. CTNT is up 8%, 11%. CTNT seems to be pushing up just a little bit. CTNT up to 1698. Up 14% here just in after hours, 15%. We're still watching. It's going to take a couple of minutes for these to start panning out and settling down, figuring out which one's going to run, which one isn't. CTNT up 21%, 23%. CTNT climbing now, climbing very quickly. It's up to 1921. Got a big flush of volume there all of a sudden on CTNT. Pushed it up to 1972. Let's keep our eyes on these. Let's see, we got NASDAQ minimum bid price rule, DRTS, earnings, AXTI, class action lawsuit. So nothing there. Right now, the number one spot is CTNT. It's up 14%, followed by VLCN. It's up 8.5%. PRST is in number 3 spot. It's up 8.3%. Let's find out which one of these pans out. We need some news here. CTNT trying to push back up. Not seeing anything that's really moving quickly. TELA appoints Greg Firestone as Chief Commercial Officer. That doesn't help us. FFIE, that's not helping. Let's see. WHLR. Wheeler Real Estate popped up a little bit. Not much volume there, though. Burrow is trying to push up. BURU. Let's sort these over here. CTNT. Wheeler popped up. Stuck. Seems to be stuck there. CTNT. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. GTBP pushing up. GTBP. GT Biopharma. We watched that one earlier this morning. Had a nice run when the market opened. Looks like it's trying to push back up. GTBP. Just popped up to $8.51. Wheeler's kind of stuck here. It's not moving anywhere. CTNT coming down. Let's see. What else do we got moving? SXTC popped up a little bit in after hours. Burrow, BCTX, PTON, Peloton announces launch of global refinance. PTON. PTON just popped up on a press release. So far, it's the only one in after hours that's moving on a press release. Deficiency notice, first quarter financials, class action lawsuit, first quarter financials, successfully completes debt repricing, financials, rights offering, product release, nothing there. Nothing there. PROC, nothing there. We've gotten several press releases here in after hours, but none of them have really amounted to anything just yet. ABLV, that popped up out of nowhere. BCTX is up 25%. ASTI is up 22%. ASTI, ABLV. Huh. Big spread on that one. And no volume. ASTI still pushing up. ASTI pushing up. It's up 22%. Would really like to see one pushing up on a press release, though. BCTX, CTNT, ASTI, and Burrow. These are all up 12 to 18%. Really would like to get a press release on something here. Fourth quarter. So we're just going to sit tight and wait to see if we get a press release. GTBP. Yeah, that popped up pretty nice. Came back down. Looks like it might be trying to crawl again. Let's see if we get the volume come in. ASTI. That might do something if it breaks 15. ASTI. BCTX. Pushing up. Up and down, up and down. They're all just kind of going up and down. Don't have a clear runner just yet. We need us a nice, good runner. On news. News would be beautiful. Financials, compliance, alert notice from NASDAQ. PTON. Peloton to launch refinancing to offer $275 million aggregate principal amount of convertible senior notes due 2029. So that's tanking on that news. Trump Media scaling down its content. ASTI. We got this pretty much the same ones are playing around in the top 5 here. ASTI, CTNT, ASTIs. Oh, what popped up here? ABLV, BCTX, CTNT. CTNT might decide to take off here. Let's keep an eye on it. Leslie, good afternoon from Dallas, Fort Worth. I am in beautiful mid-Florida, Central Florida. And it was a hot one today. Rent. What do we think about rent? Let's take a look at rent. Rent certainly had a nice climb today. Boy, out of nowhere, around 3 o'clock this afternoon, it decided to take off running. Not bad. Looks like volume is pretty well dried up on it, though. Volume is just about non-existent on rent right now. Might be good for a swing if you got a good entry on there. If you were in that this afternoon around $30 and you're still holding, might be worth holding it for a swing into tomorrow. But right now the volume is completely dried up on it. Let's see. Agri's pushing up. We got a lot of them that are pushing up 10%, 12%, but they're kind of floating. You know, they're bouncing up 10%, then they're down to 8, and they're up to 12, and they're down to 8. Everything is just bouncing. Nothing is really holding strong and showing any kind of strength climbing up here in after hours. If we get us a good press release, though, that's going to change. Agri still trying to push up to 1507 now. AKTS popping up. Looks like we've popped from 15 cents to 19 cents on that one, just in after hours. AKTS, it's up 20% right now. Looks like Edible's trying to climb up. PRST pushing. ILAG, Agri, CTNT, Well, I'd like to see CTNT pop really hard here and push up over 20 bucks. LMLR and Peggy. Ooh, CTNT. There it went, finally. I said I'd like to see that pop up to 20. Real nice for us, and by God, it did. It smacked all the way to 21.44. There she went. There it blew. So, got anything left? What does it have left in it? Oh, let's take a look at that float. Oh, yeah. That might have a little something left in it. LRMR announced FDA has removed partial clinical hold. LRMR. Now, this news is about 13 minutes old. I didn't have it on my scanner, so I missed that one. LRMR. Let's see if it bounces again. It pulled back. This stock ran from 741 to 1068 in after hours here. It pulled back to $9. It's at 927. Let's see where it goes from here. $25. CTNT just smacked $21 again. It's up 42% in after hours. Isabella, it's 6:17 in the morning where you're at. It is 4:19 in the afternoon. 4:19 in the afternoon. 2170 on CTNT. Boom. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm glad you were able to join us. CTNT. $22. Did anybody take advantage of CTNT? Jeremy got it from $16.50 to $20. And he says, thanks, Jeff. You're very welcome. I'm glad you were able to jump on that one. Nice trade. Very nice trade. $3.50 per share. Let's see if LRMR's got anything left in it. Let's see what check the float on that. LRMR. 25 million public float, according to FinViz. I guess we'll see what it's got left in it. Isabella, where are you at that it's 6:17 in the morning. B-Dove took CTNT from $16.68 to $19.88. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, we got CTNT up to 22.87. Let's see if we can get it to pop one more time. Let's get this thing to pop up to 25 bucks. I think that would make everybody's afternoon. CTNT up 35%. LRMR is up 21%. AGRI up 18%. Pretty good spread on edible. EDBL. Don't like the spread on that one. I still want to see CTNT pop one more time. One more time. 6:17 in the morning. Where are you at? Lucy, good afternoon. Can we get enough people hitting that ask price on CTNT here in after hours to push that up over 25? I think we can do it. I think we can do it. It's at 21.74, 22.24, 22.73. Are you guys hitting that ask price? Denise, good afternoon. 22.90, 23.34. Couple of more big pushes and up it goes to 25. That's where I wanted to see it, was at 25 bucks. Let's see if we can get it up there. CTNT up 47%, 50%, 51% now in after hours trading. 58%. We're at 23.30. Won't take much. Level 2 is pretty thin. 24. Level 2 is pretty thin. On the ask side, this could go a lot higher if everybody hit the ask price. Take a concentrated effort, though. Jim just got out at 22.98. All right. Like to hear that. With some nice profits, I hope. Give me that nice big spike. There's 24, 24.30. Come on. 24.29. Won't take much. A couple more of you hitting that ask price and it'll push over 25. 24.90. 24.90. Can you give it to us? It's up 65% so far in after hours. I am watching CTNT. Trying to get that up to 25 bucks. We've been watching it here since the market closed at around that $16 range, 16 and a half. And we've watched it glow up from 16 and a half all the way to 24.89 so far. Clearly the best runner we've got going on right now. I still think it can hit 20, 25, 24.62. Will not take much. It is stair-stepping up beautifully. This thing's, there's 25, 25.09, 25.33. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. 25.33.49, 25.71. Wow. 27. Wow. This stock is up over $10 a share since we called it out here in after hours. Not bad. Not bad at all. Mo got PTO in from 328 to 360. Nice solid trade. Mo, good deal. $27.62 we hit. I was only looking for 25 and we hit $27.62. That is sweet. Very, very nice, guys. I hope a bunch of you caught that in that $16 range. Hopefully. Hopefully. Ryan. Got CTNT from $12 to $24. Made 100% on that one. 29 now. CTNT 29.33. $13 increase from the call out. Just in after hours. Wow. Wow. That stock was down at $2.71 today. Right around noon today. Give or take a few minutes. It was down around $3.20. Excuse me, $2.71. From $2.71 all the way to $29.33. That's a hell of a run. That is one heck of a run. Even if you caught it just in after hours with us here in our after hours call outs, you got it in the mid 16s. Wow. CTNT, Joe. Beautiful. It's up 87% now just in after hours alone. Wow. Let's go back here and look at some of these other press releases that we're getting. Strong trading day, class action lawsuit, first quarter financials, BV, secondary offering, APEI, upcoming conference. Yeah, we haven't got any really great press releases in after hours here, but that's okay. My gosh. Wow. No great press releases in after hours pushing up the price of something, but boy, CTNT sure blessed us with a beauty. Can't complain about a $13 increase. That's pretty nice. Lucy, good afternoon. John, good afternoon. MTC climbing up. MTC spiking up pretty decently. MTC. LRMR. Doesn't look like that one's going to go back up. CTNT. Let's see if this pushes back up. CTNT. Boy, we came awful close to 30 bucks on that. 29.33. Let's see if this is just a pullback or if this is going to bounce again. Pullback or if it's a dump. My bad. 28.50. There it goes. Back up 85%. 90%. Holy smokes. My goodness. MGOL's up 27%. MTC is up 11.5%. Yeah, quite a few of them all of a sudden are starting to pop a little bit here in after hours. Hopefully you've got your scanners working overtime here. Wow. That's right. Green is green, Jeremy. Absolutely. 29.79. 30.80 we just hit. $30.80. Wow. From the mid $2 range. Think about that for a little bit. From the mid $2 range at noon today. From $2, a little over $2 to now $32. That's a $30 increase, folks. That is massive run. That's a really good run. By anybody's metric, that is a good run. And we had a bunch of the wolf pack that got into that today in just after hours in the $16 range when it started to climb here in after hours. So even from $16, we're now at $34.50. That's an insane run. So if I had to say that after hours was successful today, I would say definitely we had a good run. We definitely picked a good one here for you. Wow. Is anybody still holding that from earlier today in that $2, $3, $4 range? Anybody by chance still holding on to that? What a massive increase that is. We just hit 34.77. 34.34. Where will this one stop? Just got on. CTNT. We hollered this one out here in after hours in the $16 range. And it just hit 34.77. And if you pull back on the chart, it's gone even further than that today. At noon today, this stock was in the mid $2 range. Pull back and look at the chart. It was down in the mid $2 range. So it's gone from $2.50 to 34.77. That's I don't know what the percentage on that is. Somebody do the percentage on that real quick for me. From 250 to 34.50. Just round off the numbers. What's the percentage on that? It's got to be what, 500%, 400, 500. I don't know if it's done or not. Don't know if it's done, but boy, oh boy, what a climb. 116% increase just in after hours alone. $16.99 average. Big B, good job. Sell order in at 33. You should hit that. Right there's 33.92. Greg is saying 250 to 34.50 is 1,200%. %. 35.50 now. Ooh-wee, somebody is banking big on this one. Somebody is banking big. It's up 137% just in after hours. Did anybody get in at least in the $16 to $17 range here in after hours when we called it out? I know of a couple of people so far have posted on our live stream message thread. And I think they got out $10 ago. That's insane. 1,200%. MGOL, MGOL. That's now up 34% just in after hours. Looking to see if this is going to be just a short little pullback here for a couple of minutes and then another spike up, or if this thing is done for the night. Either way, You got a very good call out there. Not everybody jumped on it, though. That's always important to remember. Just because it was a good call out and it was a good run doesn't mean everybody jumped in. I know a lot of people that were sitting back looking at it go up, going, why is it going up? What's causing it to go up? And that hesitation cost. Joanne. Yes. No, I did not, Jeremy. No news on it. Houston Daniels, 21-23 and 32-34. Nice. Good afternoon, Joanne. I don't know if there might have been one here earlier this morning. No, I don't see one. I don't see a press release on them at all. If there was one, I didn't get it. Let's see. Let's go back and look at some of those meme. Don't want to lose sight of CTNT. Let's take a look at a couple of these meme stocks. FFIE coming back down. GameStop kind of going sideways. MTC still pushing up. How many of you got MTC? We called out MTC. Anybody get that one? MGOL, MGOL, called that one out. MMAT. List goes on and on. Agri, AGRA. Everything in the top four right now got called out. Look at CTNT, folks. $40. $40. Oh, shoot. Unbelievable. From 16 to 40 just in after hours. 41.98. This is getting unreal. And I'll bet you a bunch of you still haven't jumped in. Oh, gosh. William got it before the bell at $10.74. Are you still holding, William? $42. There we go. There's $42. Nice quick smack on 42. Jay Broderick, what happened in Discord? Nothing happened in Discord. Discord is still there. William is still holding. from $10.74. $10.74, and he still got it. Making some nice profit on that one. Fred, how do I get the messages? Well, being part of the live stream, you get the call outs on the live stream. You have to go to the website and subscribe to the live trading for that. I come on Discord, or excuse me, TikTok and YouTube at 7:30 in the morning till about 8. So it's only about a half an hour on those two platforms. And then if I do an after hours like I did today, I start around 4 o'clock, right when the market closes. And I usually go for about an hour. Generally speaking, if we don't get anything within the first hour, we're probably not going to get a whole lot. Every once in a while, there'll be one that creeps in at 5:15, 5:30. As late as 7 o'clock, sometimes a press release will come out that'll really run a price up. But I have found from just experience that if we don't get something running within the first hour, we're probably not going to get a whole lot. So you can catch me on like TikTok and YouTube at 4 o'clock. If we do an after hours, it'll be at 4 p.m. $45 got smacked on CTNT. Williams out at 37. From mid $10 range to $37. Diamond hands right there. Diamond hands. Oh, shoot. And when it was at $16 here, just in after hours, when after hours started and it started running, we called it in the mid $16 range. And I was only hoping for 25. I thought 25 was going to be about all it had in it. So that tells you how accurate I was on that one. I thought 25 would be about it, but by God, that thing just kept right on going. We just smacked $45. That's a hell of a run. But if you'd like to catch the live stream that we do in the mornings in pre-market for the press releases, you have to go to the website. Kenny, we're talking about CTNT. CTNT. If you want to catch it for 3 hours long, just pop over to the website. There's a link on our YouTube channel. There's a link on TikTok on my main page. It's wolfpackcommunity.com. wolfpackcommunity.com. Pop over to the website, subscribe to live trading, and then you can join us every morning for about 3 hours in the morning. We start at 6:45 a.m. Eastern time. And I know if you're on Central time or Pacific time, I know that's early in the morning. And I know it, but we have to start when the market's there. We got to be there. So we start at 6:45 a.m. Eastern time on the website. And we go to about 9:40, usually about 9:40. So it's just like 5 minutes shy of 3 hours long with these call outs and the press releases. And then every now and then we'll do an after hours. We don't do after hours like this every single trading day. Just depends on my schedule. Sometimes I've got things going on and I can't do a 4 o'clock. Today I was able to. So, and I'll usually let everybody know in the morning. if I'm going to be able to do a 4 o'clock live session. So if you'd like to join us, you're more than welcome. Everybody is welcome on the live stream on our website. It doesn't matter if you've only been trading for a week, a day, or a couple of years, and you've got some experience under your belt. It doesn't matter. Everybody's welcome. Renee, yes. If I buy something, I call it out that I'm buying it and at what price. And if I'm selling, I'll call out what I'm selling and what price I'm selling. Yeah, the Discord link is not on the website right now. We're updating our website, making some changes to the website, and that piece of information got pulled off of there while we're doing that. But the Discord is still there. So if you've got Discord loaded on your phone and you were a part of the Discord in the past, you still are. You just got to go over to the Discord website and log back into our Discord again. You have zero experience but like to learn. Well, I'd be more than happy to get you started, Chris. Stock market, like anything else, it's got its up days, down days. Some days you make a little money. Sometimes you don't make anything. Some days you might even lose a little bit. But hopefully in the end, your wins outweigh your losses and you come out ahead. But if you'd like to learn a little bit, send me a message. Go over to our website. On the main page of our website, down at the bottom, there's an email address. And you can click on that and send me an email and say, hey, I saw you on YouTube and I'm interested in learning. What do I need to do? And I'll correspond with you and get you started. We hope set up charts. I can help somebody set up charts as long as it's something that can be done through email. The website, yes, our Wolfpack Community website, which is wolfpackcommunity.com. Wolfpackcommunity.com. There's a link to it on our YouTube channel. Right on the main page of our YouTube channel, there's a link there for the website. Wolfpackcommunity.com. CTNT might get another push back up. MMAT pulling back. MGOL pulling back. LRMR going sideways. ABLV still sideways. Edible, nothing, no volume there. Yeah, everybody was watching CTNT today, William. At noon today, it was down in the $2 range. So, yeah, everybody's been watching it. Everybody's been talking about it. It had a beautiful climb from noon on. It was a nice stock today. It managed to climb from that mid $2 range all the way up to 14 just before the market closed. mid 14 range. So from 250 to 1450, that's where it managed to pull itself up to before. So yeah, everybody was talking about that. That was a hot commodity today, as they say. And when the market closed and we had no more halts to have to deal with, up it went again. And managed to smack 45 bucks here. Mark, good afternoon. Heisenberg, good afternoon. Steady Freddy, I don't see any news on it. I had a couple of people ask me what the news is on it, and I haven't seen any news. Stevie Ray, super laggy today. Uh-oh. Looks like TikTok's going to make me verify my account again. All right. Now I'm verified. Now I'm official. No, I'm not, Heisenberg. FFIE, well, I'll say the same thing this afternoon that I said about it this morning. I don't buy into the hype. If it shows me that it can climb, then I'll be interested in it. If it just goes sideways or doesn't do a whole lot, I'm not going to waste money on it. I don't want to waste money. And when I say waste money, I mean tie money up. I don't like putting money into a stock that's just going sideways or it's just fluttering like this. I don't like putting money into that because I'm tying up my capital. I don't like to tie up money on something that might just sit there forever. So I want to see it going up. I want it to show me that it's going to go up. And I'll play that momentum. I'll play that rise. And then get in, get out, and lock in the profit. FFI is no different than that. I know it's getting pushed on social media. I know it's getting hyped up like crazy. But until it can do something, everybody's saying it's going to $5, right? Well, until it can show me that it's going to $5, I'm just really not interested in it. And it's just floating. It's just floating right now. Look what it did today. I mean, the darn thing tanked. Dollars by 11:30 today, it was down to $1.20. Now that doesn't sound like a hot stock to me. That doesn't sound like a meme stock that everybody's pushing. That sounds pretty sad and pathetic. Now, it did manage to climb back up, no doubt. It did manage to climb back up into the 170s. So if you played it from the 120s to the 170s, then you made some good bank on it, no doubt. But to say that it's going to $5, so you better get in now, I don't buy that. I want to see that it's going to go there first. And I know that's not a very popular position to take. CTNT. And we popped up to 43 again. And I know it's not like I said, a popular position to take on a stock right now like that because everybody's hyping it. But I didn't have a popular opinion and take on GameStop when I was telling everybody at $80 to take your profits. Everybody said I was crazy. It's going to 200. It's going to 100. You're crazy if you get out. Wall Street can't fight us. Scared money don't make money. You know how many times I heard that at $80? Scared money don't make money. Well, look where it's at now. So, yeah, it wasn't a popular position to take, but it turned out to be a pretty accurate one. And I kind of feel the same way about FFIE. It's not a popular position to take, to kind of go against the grain from what all the social media posts are. I know it's not popular, but you have to be realistic about these stocks, man. They're penny stocks, for gosh sakes. You have to be realistic about them. They get hyped up and pumped, and then they come right back down again. It's one of the biggest mistakes that retail traders can make is to get caught up in the hype. Got in at 27.43 and got out at 41.34. Hey, that's not bad. Even if it was just one share, it's pretty good. Get in, get out. That's absolutely right. You cannot fall in love with these stocks, man. Yes, Amy, you're right. I said that several times. The hedgies got caught with their pants down on GameStop several years ago, and they got beat to death. And they're not going to let it happen again. They found out what all their weaknesses were when it comes to retail traders jumping in on a meme stock and running up their short positions. There was weaknesses in their plan. There was weaknesses in their chain of armor. There was weak links in there that they didn't foresee. They didn't see that happening. They never dreamed that that would happen. But since it did happen, they've put things in place now to keep it from happening again. And if you think I'm wrong, you're being naive. I promise you, they're not going to let a GameStop happen again. Even if they have to shut down your trading platforms like they did with Robinhood. I'm just being honest with you. They're not going to let it happen again. They may let one run up. They may let one go up 200, 300, 400%. Look at CTNT, 1,200% run. But you better believe CTNT is going to come back down again. It's going to get shorted, and it's going to get beaten to the ground. So you got to play them while they're hot. You know, play it while it's hot. Take advantage of it. If it's being hyped up, take advantage of it. By all means, take advantage of it. But don't get into it thinking it's just going to go forever, because none of them do. I'm going to be on here for about 5 more minutes, Chris. David, we're excited to have you join us in the mornings. Silver Fox, good morning. G-Wave. Is G-Wave getting beat into the ground? Oh, my. Oh, my. Like Sulo. like Mr. Sulu. Oh my. Oh, 15-7. Wow. Whew. That hurt. That hurt. Patricia, yeah, it probably does. They're probably, I haven't looked to see how long they've been below a dollar. Um, they've been below a dollar. This goes clear back to September of last year. So, yeah, they're probably right on the cusp of being reverse split or delisted. I'd have to look them up to see if they've gotten a delisting notice or if they've put in a SEC filing for a reverse split. I'm not up to speed on them that in that much detail, but yeah, they're well overdue for a reverse split. They had a reverse split back in 2022, February 28th of 2022. They did a reverse split. So they'll probably do another one. And I would stay away from it myself. Robert, I would say no. There's not any more halts than normal. I wouldn't say that there's like a noticeable increase in halts. But yeah, I may not give you a very popular opinion sometimes on some of these stocks. My opinion may not be the popular one. It may go against what everybody on social media is saying, but at least it'll be an honest opinion. I'll shoot straight with you with my opinion. You're never going to get smoke blown up your rear end by me. I can tell you that. I shoot straight from the hip. If I think it's going down, I'll tell you I think it's going down and tell you why. But like I said, it may not be a popular opinion. All right. CTNT. Let's take one more look at that. All right. Well, folks, it's time for me to get out of here. It's about 10 minutes after 5. Can we call this after hours a success? I would say yes. We caught CTNT. I know it's only one, but we did catch CTNT from that mid $16 range all the way to $45. So I would say that's a pretty pretty successful after hours trade. MMAT, MGOL, LRMR, MTC, Agri, AGRI, all of those we were on top of as they were running up, letting everybody know about them. But CTNT by far takes the cake. I think that was a beautiful, beautiful call in after hours. So hopefully everybody took advantage of it. I know a bunch of you didn't jump in because there was no news. Nobody knew why it was going up. Everybody got a little bit scared because, they get up so high and you get fearful that you're going to catch the top and end up holding the bag, so you stay away from it. And I understand that happens a lot. It happens to me. I get spooked out of jumping into them sometimes. But if you didn't and you had some gutsy moves there with you and you jumped into CT&T, you definitely made some money on it. So I will see you guys bright and early in the morning on the website. I'll be on the website at 6:45 a.m. Eastern Time, as always. And we'll catch that first round of press releases at 7 o'clock. For everybody that's only joining us on TikTok or YouTube, we'll be on live, both of those places, at 7:30 Eastern Time. 7:30 a.m. If you'd like to join us at 6:45, catch those early morning press releases, by all means join us. Absolutely. Everyone is welcome. Go to the website, wolfpackcommunity.com. There is a link on TikTok. There's a link on YouTube. Pop over to the website, subscribe to live trading, and then you can join us at 6:45 in the morning. And we would love to have you. So until then, you guys have a beautiful, beautiful evening. Thank you for hitting the follow button on TikTok. Thank you very much. And thank you, YouTube, for hitting the subscribe button, subscribing to us on our channel. We really, really do appreciate that very, very much. Very much appreciated. So you guys have a great, great afternoon and the rest of your evening. And I'm going to go get some supper and relax and enjoy this beautiful weather. Have a good one. I'll see you guys in the morning.